Hello and welcome back to Foretales. I'm your host, Allan Enraged. When we last left off, we completed the strike leader, recruiting Karst, and getting one closer to the Militia Onslaught. Now we've got to figure out a way to stop the Militia Onslaught. We've only got three options. The first option is the Helping Hand. Wolfbane has agreed to meet Timothy in the Holy Grove to hand over the lyre, but as he sets out, it's gripped by vision of miners trapped in a dead-end tunnel with no hope of escape. And that's why I'm thinking not to do this one, because I think it will not help with the Militia Onslaught. Alternatively, we can do the Negotiator. This cursed lyre is proving to be more trouble than it's worth, but perhaps if Wolfbane were to return it to Lady Cattell and beg for forgiveness, then maybe, just maybe, she'd show some mercy. And that could be a diplomatic approach to the Militia Onslaught and resolving it, but I'm worried about the way we did the prisoner and broke out Leo. We did kill a prison guard. I don't think diplomacy will be super easy. So I think it's time we just go force. Having dealt with the militia, Wolfbane saw the perfect opportunity to evacuate the mines and save his father. Karst on board, perhaps they'd finally listen to reason. I think this is the best way to resolve, given my circumstances. But I'd like to see or hear how other people happen to it. Well, let's see if we can even try to resolve it. We're going to add Leo. Karst has to be here because he's the leader of the rebellion. And let's go. If Wolfbane can turn the tables in favor of the miners, he might be able to boot out the militia for good.
Uh-oh. Looks like you've got the law on your tail.
As Karst and his friends strode towards the right side of the siege, tension rose palpably. Alright, so what's the plan? We head to the blockade and we break this siege by force. I imagine they call that guerrilla warfare around these parts. I don't suppose there's any way of convincing you to do this the quiet way. Nope, quiet ways are for cowards. Come on, let's hit that blockade.
Well, I hope you have a good lawyer, Volpan. Uh-oh. Looks like you've got the law on your tail.
Alright, so we've got this here, which is the defended blockade, which is what we need to do. And we want to gain some things. We have a reserve over here. Show of force. Questionable friends. We can transform this into highway beasts and gain some grim. Same with that. Use survivor sense to gain some food from here.
I hope you're planning to share some of that.
I think we also gain food from him. We could knock out the druid. I don't see a purpose in that. Same with the aim shot, but it comes with a healing bomb. Could just ask for or steal a healing bomb, or recruit the forest druid. Let's recruit the druid. Sure, I'll come help.
Oh, now you're in for it.
We're getting things a little sticky here. She may be a few apples short of a bushel. Druid knows more about medicinal herbs than anyone in the region. Up here we have a dangerous path. We have next up coming up. Highway beasts. Not good. The roadside inn is not too bad, but we do have a lot of food. And we have 2 militia reserves here. We still have the forger recommendation letter. We can't use any of these places. Fairy Ring gave us some food, I think. I don't know if I want to transform that into highway beasts. I feel like that could be a problem. Let's try it anyway. Alright, lads? You're Karst, right? We heard of you. Alright, now you can knock him out. You can shoot him and gain gold. Eavesdrop for a nasty little secret. Or we could steal a throwing knife and 3 gold. That sounds ideal. We'll steal from them. And we got some more here, which we could do again. Sounds good to me. Now we have an inn. None of his cards help us, unfortunately. He could steal some food, but we'll add creatures to the search party. We could transform the inn into a peddler. We could use some gold to gain food. Alright, let's transform him into a peddler. We could kill for some gold. We could give him 1 coin for some fame. We could scare him for some food. Give him 1 coin for some fame. Oh, thank you. No, we don't need any more food right now, so I want to take a look at this guard token. Alright, let's engage here.
They might look the other way for the right price.
Now we could convince them to go away. Or we could just kill one. Let's see what these do. Stun for 1 round, deal 1 damage. Nothing to pickpocket off of them. We could just do damage. Much rather use the throwing knife here. This one has... Okay, we'll get rid of that one.
Oof, he felt that one.
And the other one should run. We gain a little bit more grim. A little bit of fame. Now we can check out what is going on here. We'll receive a throwing knife, add a new card to the exploration deck, Militia Reserve. All we got there. Gain 4 food, healing plants. How can we interact with the Militia Reserve? It just adds the same card. I'm not particularly interested in that. Alright, let's take a look at what we got here. That somebody we can pretty easily knock out with the throwing knife, but that'll start combat. We could use our peppery distraction to get rid of 2 of them and then throwing knife. That could be worth it. We have our peppery distraction here, so let's take a look at this. We're going to engage.
Alright, what's it going to cost?
So unfortunately the one behind here will stay. Let's use some of our fame. Get rid of this big one here, and that'll just give us fame on the rest of them. So we use 4 fame to get 3
no
fame.
one told them about all the, stealing.
Around the camp, the remaining guard forces amassed to stop Karst and his friends. Oh my goodness, are we gonna have to do that right now? Oh no, it's just a search party. That went better than expected. Well, now what? Now we tear down this blockade. We've got to find a way to tear down the blockade. We got to use some card that is a show of force card. Let's take a look at the rest. Alright, I want to use his card. Or step forward and with a few heaves toward down the barricade as if they were made of straw. There, that's settled. Miners clambered out of the mine, shielding their eyes from the harsh sunlight. It's the blockade dealt with, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Far from it, this is just the beginning. We need weapons for the miners if we want to fight back. We should also build another fortification at the entrance. Good thinking, a bit of extra protection wouldn't go amiss. What about the militia reserves? They can all burn for all I care. Not a bad idea. We could probably find some fire bombs in town or in the forest. Better get moving then. Region complete. Move on when you're ready. How are we going to... How are we going to get him some fire bombs? Let's go for a rest.
Come on, break time's over.
Yeah, big groups of people in the there. All right, we've got the exploration deck. I don't know if we can find any fire bombs here or not. Just kill somebody. Don't know why we would. Trade the healing bomb for a healing salve.
Seems you've attracted some heat, Volpan.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one. Let's gain another throwing knife. Nice blade. You know, I'd rather we burn the reserves instead of just stealing from them. This way I get a new knife. Look around for more reserves we can borrow from. We don't have time for that. We burn them or we leave them. So I don't know how to burn them though. That's the problem. Let's engage here. See how much morale they have.
But the last thing we want is
2.5.
a bunch of angry guards on our tails.
Yeah. I'll leave as few dead as possible. Scare that one away.
Ah, yes. The benefits of a bad reputation.
Frag him away.
It's
We only
good to get
gained one
one's
back,
name
so
out
we used a
there
lot
from
of
time to
resources
time.
on this one. Trying to get... Gold, 1 grim. Give him gold to receive a bruiser. Sounds like a fair trade. Let's crack some skulls.
Glad we could come to an agreement. Oh no, the cops.
What do we got here? Too many. Too many. I can turn this into the same card, but I think Watch Party will go there too. But it didn't end up being bad. Move to Forest Patrol. Gain a fame. Alright. Over here! Need anything, citizen? Have any bombs? Grim arrest warrant? Or Grim? Arrest warrant, 1 gold. Somebody dies. Discard 2 random creatures from the guard faction with the max level 5. Let's see what that does.
What did you
Fusion
do that
spreads
for?
among the local guards. We discarded those 2. Oh, we don't need any more food, so I think we just move on. Let's rest first, gain a few cards back.
on. Chop chop. Let's get back to
Yep.
it, shall we?
We just move on. I can't figure out a way to get fire bombs. Oh man. Arm the workers, gather wood and nails. The miners need weapons. The militia seems well stocked. Perhaps it's time they learn to share. Karst wants to make sure that innocent miners are protected during the coming battle. Some wood and nails would help build fortifications. Let's arm the workers. As Volpain arrived in Eisenberg, word of the attack on the blockade had already reached town. Streets are buzzing with guard activity. Yeah. Resting there did add a lot of people. I didn't think that went through the next. Ooh, so what do you have in mind? Simple, really. Guards must be keeping their weapons somewhere. If we watch where they patrol in town, we might be able to see where they stash their gear. Not bad. Okay then, let's find a watch patrol and tail them.
Volpan was ready to take on the law.
Well, there's a lot of search partying going on here. Just gain a gold. Gain a bunch of fame.
Very kind of you, I must
Very
say.
good. Fame will help us in the coming battles.
Well, if the guards wanted a fight, they were going to get one.
What do we got here? Guard post, marketplace, main street. Check out the main street. Should only have 2 morale.
Perhaps we can come
2.5.
to an arrangement, officers.
That's rough. Use 3 on him. We'll gain
Oh,
1
they must
back,
be
so we're
fans
only
of
negative
yours.
2 there.
Come on, we were just getting started.
We can move to the forager. We just sit around waiting for guards to find us. We could be here a long time. We need to find a patrol ourselves. Sure, but where do we find one? Why don't we just call them over? If I shout loud enough and they're close by, they'll come running. I usually try to avoid running into guards, but when we do cross paths, it's normally after I've made a big smoking mess of something or other. You can receive 2 of the Lyre. Oh, what a wonderful piece. I'll happily make a copy of that one. Give me a moment.
Incredible. I can barely tell the difference. Can you tell the difference?
There, my masterpiece. Remarkable, I could barely tell them apart. Which one was the real one again? How's I know? I just forged them. You figure it out. Smooth, bird. Real smooth. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I hope you boys have a warrant.
Alright, this one's the forgery. It has a different letter in here. Clever. Alright, we've got the Noble Quarter. Can't do anything here, pretty much. And we're gonna have to do the same thing with him with the fame. Alright. Engage him.
They're
Yep.
overworked and underpaid.
Gotta
Maybe there's a
fame them
deal to be
away.
struck.
I don't have any money.
Oh, they must have heard of your good deeds.
Yeah. Down 2 again. Alright. Volpain heard whispers. Alright, let's swap out that for rumors. Let's use rumors on that. Okay, never mind. Thought for sure. Can move to a noisy tavern. Move to watch patrol. Right, let's move to a noisy tavern. Leo, what? I'm hungry. Move to a tavern brawl. We'll get 2 grim, but we end up fighting 3 creatures. In 1 fame and move to a small crowd. His mighty roar drew a crowd of curious townsfolk. We have a small crowd here. Give them 1 food for 2 fame. I don't know if we want a bunch of rioters. I think that's something we want. Let's grab a hint. I feel like I'm going around in circles. Guards won't be so cooperative this time. Don't wait around for the patrol to show up. Let's find one. They only show themselves if there's trouble in town. Make some trouble. Yeah, okay, let's make some rioters then. Power to the people. Wait, I'm on your side. To arms, let's end this tyranny. I mean, we got rioters. Ooh, we could gain a firebomb that way. Alright, we're gonna need a way to gain some gold. Maybe by taking on this marketplace?
They could be persuaded to look the other way, you know.
Pickpocketed some stuff. Alright, and then persuade them to walk
No
away.
autographs, please.
Alright, now we need a way to gain some gold. Good price for those apples at the market. Not a bad deal. You can give me a firebomb. Take this, go have yourself a little fun.
Oh, bravo.
Let's gain some local chit-chat. Just use his thing to move on to the next main street. Let's see if we can swap you to that. Over here. Need anything, citizen? Perfect, a patrol. Alright, stay low. Let's just follow them. If we're lucky, they'll lead us right to their weapons stash. I don't want to use up my fame for that. I'll gain some fame and a street urchin. I haven't eaten a proper meal in days. Thank you, sir.
Ah, I suppose you're not hungry then, Volpan?
Gain 3 food. We could use some local rumors. Gain a gold. Gain 2 gold. Don't want an arrest warrant. Them's a lotta. Them's a lotta. We're heading to the forum. We should follow.
Ooh, this could get messy.
Yeah, it could. What's up with that? Bard is set up in the public plaza. If you have time, why not toss him a coin and listen to one of his songs? Alright, is there a way to sell some food at the marketplace? Gain a coin? Good price for those apples at the market.
I think you may have been ripped off there.
Nah. No. That is a lot of weapons. Too many for us to take ourselves. We'll need some help. Sure, we can convince someone to help out. Must be a few people around town willing to help, but those kids could carry half a load in a pinch. Alright. You there, could you carry these weapons to the mine? Yes, sir, at once, sir. Sure you can carry all that. You'll see, sir. I'm strong as an ox, sir. Well, now off you go, then. Still need someone to carry this other half. You there, could you carry the weapons to the mine? No problem, pal. Looks like we've got enough weapons for a small army. Couldn't hurt to get more, though, right? Don't want to take any chances. By the time we made another trip for weapons, the militia could be ready to attack. You can take on the militia now, or try for 2 more loads of weapons. Up to you, Volpan. Yeah, I'm not interested in more weapons. I'm interested in the Bard. I'll swap this out for a peppery distraction. Want to engage here.
All right, what's it going to cost?
What do we got here? We get rid of 3.5. The most efficient way to do that is the 2 2s. And a gold there. And a gold there. Use some fame there.
My friend Volpan needs no introduction.
And let's finish that one off.
Oh, watch
Ooh,
out! It's the
I
pigs.
didn't look at his health.
Or
I was
least
looking at his
think
thing.
Some of them are
Bam.
pigs.
Alright, well, we're gonna take some damage. Oh, oof.
Killing guards has consequences, you know.
Yeah, I messed that up. I messed that up. Alright. Finish that one off. Yep, messed that whole
Right
interaction up.
between the eyes.
Whoopsie,
Not
whoopsie.
so tough now, are we?
Now we have that there, but we can also take a look at sell swords. Fight against 5 creatures. We'll gain 3 gold. Transform to City Bard. Also transform to City Bard. Alright. Use a fame. So, are you gonna sing a song or what? Would that I could, sir, but it's the muses, sir. The muses hath deserted me. Muses, what are you talking about? Inspiration, cousin. I hunger for new experiences. Alas, my life is sorely lacking in excitement. Seem like a worldly fellow. Perhaps you could help me? Help you? How am I supposed to help you write a song? Write in any way you like. Just give me something, anything to write about. I'm willing to suffer for my art, so go ahead, do your worst. Oh, I consume 2 Grim to gain 5 Grim. Consume 2 Fame to gain 5 Fame. 1 gold for plus 3 Fame. Plus 2 gold, plus 2 Grim. Plus 3 Grim. Plus 3 Fame. 2 gold, 2 Fame. Alright, we'll rob him. Hey, wait a minute. Give that back. Give what back? Money, money. Oh, now I get it. You're trying to inspire me. How's this? Where are my coins? Where are my coins? You cannot understand. How you pick my purse so expertly. If not but his nimble hands. Sir, I thank you. No, thank you. So can I have my money back now? Maybe there's more inspiration. Alright, we need a rest. We're running low on cards. I spend 3 to avoid problems with local guards. Recover up to 3 skill cards per adventurer. Recover 3 skill cards per adventurer, but a small troop is added to the thingy. Yeah, we'll spend 3 fame. Here. I think I need a rest again, honestly.
What you? What?
Spend 2 food and recover 3. Yep, definitely do that.
Feeling rested?
There we go. Let's move on. Karst wants to make sure that innocent miners are protected during coming battle. And wooden nails would help build fortifications. Yeah. Let's go build some fortifications. Wolfbane reached a part of the forest where thick and mighty trees were in abundance. Find a place to purchase wood for fortifications.
Ah, bandits. Lovely.
We should be getting close to the lumberyard now. A little bit of forest to cross, but we can't be far. Gain a bit of berries here. Firebomb. Huh. Want Grim. Give me a bruiser. Let's crack a few skulls.
More than they deserved, if you ask me. Rabid beasts prowled in the distance.
Arrows, but out. Yule lived only in the mine. Must have escaped. It's not a good sign. Look, more infected. Seeing more and more of them. It's disconcerting, to say the least. Need to keep moving. Alright, they're all ones. Which I think powdery... I think the powdery thingy can get rid of them.
Send them back to wherever it was they came from.
Oh, they don't have. Alright.
I can't see a damn thing.
Just go.
That's no way to live.
Alright. What's that? Let's still look at stuff. Deserted farmstead. We could firebomb it. We could call an infested band, move to the next location, have
Hardly
some
what
food.
you call gourmet, but needs must.
You're not as bad as everyone says. Get rid of some guards. Bandits were circling in on the foreman, menacingly. I know a shakedown when I see one. We can't have that now, can we?
You really do make a lot of enemies, Volpan.
Pretty big fight here. Swap this to the gloomy lumberjack. Yeah, what is it? Scare him to gain the lumberjack. Rob the lumberjack. Use our Grim on him. What are you trying to do? Threaten me into joining you? I got nowhere better to be. Lead the way. Receive a throwing knife. We add some creatures to the search party. Search party is pretty full up here. What do we got here? Cover 3 skill cards, but a small troop joins the search party. Get 1 fame and call some poachers. Need some help? Yeah. Join me. Let's hunt.
Whoa.
More infested. Alright, cancel that one. I want to rest.
Wake up, sleepyhead. The world's still ending, in case you forgot.
Let's take a look at this. Alright, I want to swap this for the peppery distraction. I want to go engage on this. Alright.
I don't suppose we could talk
If
through our
we
differences.
could get rid of him for 4 gold.
Huh. Where did you learn to negotiate like that?
Then we could just scare that one off.
I think that one was afraid of you.
Oh, thank you, sirs. Who knows what would have happened if you hadn't come by? You weren't here by accident. We need a favor. Anything. Anything at all. We're looking for construction materials to build fortifications in the mines. I'm afraid those thugs have already looted my stockpile. I don't have much left, and if I lose the rest of what I have, I'll be out of business. What if we were to compensate you for your stocks? Or we could get you some help to cut more trees? Anything that would help me get back in business would be great help. Gladly give you what you need if you could find me a good lumberjack. Failing that, 8 gold to put business back on track. Ooh-wee! Where are we going to find 8 gold? There are plenty of bandits and brigands stock in the woods. Loot from the looters, eh? I like it. Probably find some peddlers around too. They usually have money. That'd be illegal, Karst. I thought you were a thief. Yeah, but with a heart of gold, wink. Just wish there was another solution. I always scour the area for a woodsman. Not a lumberyard. Has to be a lumberjack around these parts. I do have a lumberjack. Happy foreman. Lumberjack presented himself to the foreman gloomily. They agreed terms and shook hands on the deal. Well, he's a bit of a sad sack, but he's a good worker. Thanks for your help. So, about that wood? Fill your boots, my friend. Alright, we have the goods. Go back to the mine and protect the workers. Now, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Move on when you're ready. I want to rest. We can add some bandits to the search party. That's fine.
What you? What?
Alright, on to the final battle. Alright, no time to waste. The militia are sending reinforcements. Need to make them wish they'd never set foot in the Hellmouth. Miners raised their pickaxes and cheered. But listen, we have weapons to arm some of you. Step forward if you're willing to fight. Miners stepped forward, took their weapons, and prepared for the battle. Good, now we need to build the defenses. Just give the building materials to the miners by the mine entrance. They'll do the rest. Reinforcements are probably on the way already. So we ready? Good, try and gather resources, heal up before the next fight. Forest is full of potential allies too. Maybe we could ask around for help. Depends on if we have the time. Any idea when they'll be here? Volpain peered through the foliage looking for signs of militia activity. Closing in, but we should have a little time. Or make good use of it then.
Make for a quick way out of the mines. You really do make a lot of enemies, Volpan.
Oh man. Having guards there is unfortunate. Looks like we have a couple of rounds. We can get rid of them with probably our fame. That should fortify the mine. Soon enough, a strong wall was erected in front of the mine entrance. That should keep everyone safe now. Let's engage here. We should be able to use what little fame we have
You don't
left.
want more dead guards on your rap sheet. Is there a way to avoid a fight?
Yeah, there's a lot of dead guards here.
Oh,
Convince him to leave.
Heard of your good deeds.
Alright, and then we need a firebomb. And boom! The moment the firebomb made contact with the crate's flames consumed everything in reach. I'd say they're feeling the heat. There's one left, let's burn it. I'm not made of firebombs. Right, well let's look for more. I don't have any more. I do not have any more. So I think that's pretty much it there. Give them some food to gain some fame. That'll make the fight
The bards will sing
coming
of your
up a little bit
heroism,
easier.
Volpan.
Gain some food
delicious.
back. Give him a healing root for a healing bomb. War horn sounded from the forest. The reinforcements had arrived. They quickly fell into position, ready for action. Thanks to Volpain's attack on the militia camp forces, their numbers were significantly reduced. They're here. Is anyone else expecting more? Give them what for. Alright. We've got armor and whatnot. Facing an armored enemy. The usual wooden life token is replaced by a shield. Any damage inflicted armored enemy is reduced by 1. Sure to use allies or boost your attack score if you want to hurt them. Boost the attack score of any adventurer by using one of their skill cards directly on them in combat. The effect will only last for the next round of attacks. you're looking for other ways to increase the attack score of your adventurers, try using allies. Alright, let's see if we can just convince somebody to leave. Convince him to leave.
It's good to get one's name out there from time to time.
And then powdery dust the rest.
You must be doing something right.
Is that all you got? Wait, is it? Not even close. The last wave is coming. Oh man, there's another wave.
How are you going to get out of
I
this
found
one,
them.
old pal?
Help me. Oh man. Let's try to steal. A little bit of gold, a little bit of gil. Ambush does not help here, except gives him an extra attack. We can use an armed miner. One punch and one punch only. Alright, let's bolster you up. For the miners. Oh man, we could only play that one card, eh? You will do 1 damage and stun. You can only play 1 card though, which is really unfortunate. Alright, finish that one off. Take this.
Oh, that looked painful.
Alright, and then we'll convince that one to leave.
No autographs, please.
Facing overwhelming opposition, the militia troops fell back and fled from the battle. Shouts rose up from the victorious miners. Is it over? I think so, for now at least. We'll think twice about messing with the miners again. So what now? Now we can finally get some rest. I think we've earned it. Karst has acquired a new skill card, Terrific Force. Very nice. There's Volpane's new cards, though. He's the one that's on limited cards, and his cards are the most useful for everything. We did it. Easy now. We'll push them back for the time being. They'll want payback soon enough. And we can no longer negotiate.
What's this?
Yeah, Father, no! Volpane, what is it? What's wrong? Bird? Visions the militia. I thought we'd changed things. I still see my father trapped in the mines. More than one way to be trapped in a mine, trust me. Guess there's only one way to guarantee his safety. Wait. But the miners, that stuff in the mine is gonna turn them. We've got time though, haven't we? No, I've seen it in my visions. We have to act now. Otherwise my father and the rest of the miners are doomed. Sounds like it's time to evacuate. Looks like I'm hamstrung into the rescue, but I lost the ability to negotiate. I'm interested to see what this one that I lost the ability to do earlier by saving Leo was. Alright, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Yeah, were you surprised that the Militia Onslaught wasn't prevented, just delayed? I sure was. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.